asked me to do her nails, so I thought I may as well do a tutorial for you guys. So I've decided to base it on a simple daisy pattern and also on applying loose glitter to gel nails. So the basic steps are exactly the same as for any gel manicure. You start by pushing the cuticles back. Zoe's are very tiny, and because she's so young and her skin is so supple, her cuticles are very soft and easy to push back. You'll probably see in another tutorial as I do more and more that for lots of adults with slightly tougher cuticles, I use a special product to soften the cuticles down before I push them back. But that's for another tutorial. So for this one, you just push all of Zoe's back. Feel free to fast forward through these bits where I'm doing a lot of the same thing. I've tried to fast forward it, but haven't figured out yet with my editing how to just fast forward parts and not others. So sorry if I bore you. So then I'm going to use my light buffer just to buff Zoe's nails down. The main purpose of this is just to get rid of the shine, so that you're not left with lots of oils on the nails, because oils on the nails will stop the polish from bonding to the nail properly. So you just want to buff lightly just till the whole nail looks dull rather than shiny. Wow, this fast forward business makes my buffing look amazing. Okay, so after that you're going to go in with your file just to shape the nail. Now, obviously with Zoe's nails they're only small, so I'm not going to file them too much, and the same with shorter nails. If you've got somebody's nails who are a bit shorter, you just sort of file the edges just to make them smooth, just to get rid of any rough parts rather than file them down. The shorter they are, the less you want to file them really, because then otherwise you won't be left with a lot of nail to work with. Although Zoe likes the girly stuff, the getting her nails done and mummy doing her hair, she's also a very outdoorsy kid who likes to play and just not stop, so her nails needed a bit of a decent file down just to smooth them out. We spend a lot of our time at the park across the road, so imagine. And then I'm going to go in with my nail brush just to brush off any loose dust there. So at this stage you can tell your client to go and give their hands a wash just to get rid of the dust, but with Zoe I'm just going to use an alcohol wipe just to wipe away the dust that's sitting there. And then we will go in with our pH bond, which is the one to just further dehydrate the nail slightly. This dries really quickly, you just put on a small little amount on each nail and it dries almost instantly. The next step, of course, is to go in with the foundation layer. So again, from this layer onwards, under the lamp for 30 seconds. just want a nice thin layer with the foundation. You don't want to go in too thick. Then pop that under the lamp. Now you'll see in later tutorials as I will do more of them that when I do adult's nails I tend to do the 4 fingers first on each hand, put those in the lamp, and then do the thumbs last, because you'll find that with their thumbs being on the side, the gel polish may just drip to the side. With Zoe's nails, them all being so small and her hand being so tiny and fitting under the lamp nice and easy, it doesn't really matter, so I'll just pop those in there. The colour I'm going to use today for Zoe is a nice mint colour. I love this colour, nice and summery. And I've decided that I'm going to do the mint colour on her little finger, her index finger and her forefinger, and then I'm going to do glitter on her ring finger and her thumbs. And the same on each hand. Sometimes I'll jazz it up and do random fingers on each hand, but we're going to keep them nice and symmetrical this time. So you can see this colour comes out quite light. You just apply it like a normal nail polish. Just being careful to keep it only on the nail bed and not on the skin. If you do get any on the nail bed like I just did, just wipe it away. Pop that in the lamp. Same on the other hand. Now I do 3 layers of this one because it's a very light colour. I just do thin layers. We don't want to do thick ones because then it can cause bubbles underneath the nail. So no matter what colour you're doing, no matter how light it is, stick to the nice thin layers, because you don't want the polish to bubble and then peel away. It's best to do lots of thin layers rather than just a couple of thick layers of gel polish. So onto our second layer here. Now you'll find also with shorter nails, I've spoken about in the past, sealing in the ends so that they last longer and don't chip away. With shorter nails it's very hard to do this because obviously you've got the finger there, so just do the best you can. If you can put a little bit on the end of the nails just to seal it in, go for it, but it is definitely a lot harder to do when the nail doesn't overlap the end of the finger. See there, I just rearranged Zoe's arms. I find with any client it's easier to have the light that's in the lamp going underneath and the hand that's in the lamp going underneath and the hand that you're painting going over the top. I just do whatever works for both yours and your client's comfort. So that's our last layer going on there. You can see it's a lovely bright mint colour there. Apply the glitter. I just have a bag of loose glitter here. Silver. I love the silver glitter because it tends to pick up any colour around it. And I'm just going to use a small flat brush to go in and just dab it on lightly. Now remember, I have on the nails we're doing the glitter, I've got the foundation coat down. We haven't wiped with the alcohol wipe yet, so it's still quite sticky. So the glitter just sticks to it quite nicely. You just have to make sure you're holding your finger. You can see there I've got Zoe's fingers with my fingers underneath, so that any glitter that's falling down is falling down onto my hand, not onto her other nails. And then you just push with your finger just to stick down the glitter. And then we're going to go in with a layer of top coat over the top. Now I have a few top coats, and I have one top coat that's just for glitter, because sometimes little bits will get stuck to the brush and you don't want that going into another manicure on another client. So we just do a layer over the glitter put that in the lamp for 30 seconds. And then we'll do the same on the other hand. You can see a bit better here. The camera angle isn't very good on the other hand, so just letting the glitter fall onto the nail and then pushing it on just to make sure it stays in place before you do the top layer of polish. You do have to be quite vigilant with the glitter that you're not getting it everywhere and it's not going onto the other nail. If you do get it onto the other nails, which often happens because it tends to go everywhere, just use your alcohol wipe or a little bit of nail polish remover on a cotton bud just to wipe it away before you go into the next layer. So with the glitter, I like to do 2 coats, getting a bit tongue-tied there. With the second coat, we're just making sure we've got all the little gaps filled in. Exactly the same. Push the glitter down onto the nail so it sticks to the coat underneath, and then a layer of top coat over the top. And pop them in the lamp for 30 seconds. As I've said before, just check on the gel polish you have how long to pop it in the lamp for. It varies with different brands of polish. There's lots of brands out there now. If you have any questions about what I'm doing or what I'm using, feel free to pop them down below and I'll do my best to answer them for you. Okay, now we're going to do the daisy on Zoe's thumbs. I've decided to do them on her thumbs purely because her thumbs are slightly bigger than her nails and doesn't give us a lot of space to work with on her little bitty fingernails there. What I was just doing there is wiping away any excess glitter with an alcohol wipe like we discussed before. So use a dotting tool and you just want to get a little blob of the polish. I like to start with the outside petals first. And I like to do 5. I think 5 petals looks nice. So it's literally just 5 dots in a circle. And then pop that in the lamp. They start running, because you're doing the dots, they're a little bit thicker than with the polish that you paint on, so you want to be nice and quick to get them in the lamp. If they do start running before you've got them in the lamp, just wipe them off and do them again, because once you put it in the lamp it's too late. I love these daisies and they're so simple to do. Just to tie it all in, I'm going to use the mint to do my centre dot to complete Zoe's daisies. Now I'm going to have to cut the video short now to keep it within the time frame for YouTube. So the last 2 steps will be to do your isopropyl alcohol wipes that I use, and then your cuticle just around the edges of each nail, and that will just finish off your manicure.